Again, good afternoon to all. This is our topic for today. Linear homogeneous ODEs with constant coefficients. Second order, more particularly. But generally, we'll move on to higher orders a bit later. Okay. Focus sa una, of course, sa second order. So last time, nahuman naman taog discuss on what are linear ODEs, especially higher order linear ODEs, and given a set of solutions, ato na determine kung if those solutions are linearly independent or not. That is, if ang kada isa ba ato nga mga solution is in itself a solution, no? So kung dili, those are linearly dependent solutions. And the method sa ano pagbuhat ato is called the Wronskian. So I hope there's no more question regarding ato para maka-kuha na to dili, no? Maka-move ta sa next topic. So truth be told, kani nga topic ang pinakasayon sa tanan sa DE, no? Marami siya algebra gyud. Linear homogeneous ODEs with constant coefficients. We want our given problem to be of this category. Linear na, meaning nasa ing ato nga format sa katong atong na-present last time. Homogeneous, meaning the right-hand side would be equal to 0. And constant iyang coefficients, meaning b sub n nga mga functions are not only functions of x but also purely constants. No? Muna nga mga klaseng differential equations atong gusto. Okay? Kaya yun nagigkain siya i-solve. So kung second order, no? Kung second order linear homogeneous equation, the differential equation with constant coefficient, muna iyang form, right? Atong na generalize mo to last meeting, muna iyang specific nga form, y double prime plus a sub 1 y prime plus a sub 0 y is equal to 0. Okay? Homogeneous because 0 ang right-hand side. Kaning a sub 1 and a sub 0 are both constants. No? Where a sub 1 and a sub 0 are constants and whose characteristic equation is this one. So how do we transform this first equation into this second equation? No? Makuha ba ninyo ang pattern sa kung giunsa nako pag leap from the first equation to the second one? Medyo obvious na ba? So si lambda, si y, atong gi-change og lambda, no? Usually, pwede lagi na any symbol na other sources m ibutang diha. Okay? So ato magamit lang ta og kaning Greek letter lambda. So si y is replace na to lambda and ang exponent ni lambda is kung pila ang ikapila nga derivative si y, no? So si y double prime is na imong lambda squared. Si y prime, first derivative lang man so that's why lambda. Si a kaning tapad ni a sub 0 si y wala man siya gi-derive, so lambda to the power of 0 or lambda. So molog siya og malaging ani. Okay, lambda squared plus a sub 1 times lambda plus a sub 0 is equal to 0. Now, sa algebra, unsa ning equation? What kind of equation is this? This second equation?
Quadratic, sir.
Okay, very good, quadratic. And kung quadratic, we know nga na tayong mga basic na processes kung saan pag-solve na, right? Pwede tayo magamit differential calculator or pwede tayo magamit ang quadratic equation. So it made our analysis, very, very simple, no? Pero nagya po ito ka cases. Okay, okay. Wala man tagabalon sa niyang klase nga differential equation. In the same way nga daghan tag pwede makuha nga mga roots from our quadratic equation, dito magikan kung kaning tulo ka cases nga pwede nato ma-encounter. Okay? So first case, if atong roots kay real and distinct. Okay? So let's say for example, lambda 1 is equal to 1 and lambda 2 is equal to 3. No? So those are real values and those are distinct. So if lambda 1 and if both lambdas are distinct, meaning lahi-lahi sila di sa repeat, and real values meaning walay square root of -1 or walay j or walay I. So ang makuha nato nga root is i-substitute lang nato di sa lambda, no? So ang format sa solution, if ang roots kay real and distinct, kasi nga y is equal to constant c1 times e to the power of lambda 1 times x plus c2 e to the power of lambda 2 times x. Kana kung real and distinct. What if repeating? Okay? Meaning, if second order differential equation siya, meaning na siya duha ka roots, but what if those two roots are repeating? No? So, unsay nadungag ani, no? Kung i-compare na to sa first nga case o sa second case, unsang nadungag? No? The same naman ng exponent, e to the power of lambda 1. Sa first expression, sa second is e to the power of lambda 1 gyapon kay
X.
nag-repeat naman sila. Okay, very good na x, no? Naitapad nga x si C2. So, C1 e to the power of lambda x plus C2 times x e to the lambda x. Yan na. Okay? So, if case 3, if the roots are complex, so natay duha ka numbers nga ma-encounter. Si real value A ug si complex value IB. No? So, pwede nga nga form kaning equation number 3 sa kaning slide or kaning nasa silong, equation number 4. No? Yan na. So, i-substitute lang nato itong real value o complex value dito sa atong solution. So, later, kung mag-solve tag example, at least dali na nato ma-visualize. Now, don't worry, kaning slide is na-add ni siya sa e-learn. Ako gapon na-upload na ako nidaan. So, nandito. So, how about for nth order? Linear homogeneous ordinary differential equation with constant coefficient. The same lang yapon, no? Although mas complex ang solution sa pagkuha sa roots. Pero ang roots lang gihapon ang mga coefficient sa exponent sa exponential function. So, the same lang gihapon. Okay? So, we'll try to solve examples of these two cases. Second order o higher order. Stop share sa nako niya. And please do direct your attention to my camera. Sige. Okay. I hope tinod ba akong giingon ganiha nga mo ni isa sa or mao gini pinakasayod nga topic sa differential equations. So, find y. Would you agree that this is a homogeneous? No? Ano gani homogeneous ni? Because
0, sir.
Zero ang last.
okay, 0 ang right-hand side. So, ang solution ane, no? Dali kaayo. I-transform lang ni into its characteristic equation. So, lambda squared minus lambda minus 2 is equal to 0. Sakto? Is this right? So, ang sayang roots then?
Yes, sir.
Or i-factor. No? Be. Calculator. Coefficients niya 1, negative 1, negative 2. 2 and negative 1. Okay, 2 and negative 1. Kung sa case? Case 1, case 2, case 3.
Case 1, sir.
Okay, very good. Case 1. No? Real and distinct. So if case 1, ang solution would be of this form. Y is equal to C1 E to the power of lambda 1x plus C2 E to the power of lambda 2 times x. And lambda 1 is 2, lambda 2 is negative 1. So y is equal to C1 E 2x plus C2 E negative x. Final answer. So, okay, di ba? Another one now. Ano eh? Given y double prime plus 4y prime plus 5y equal to 0. Required y solution. Y double prime plus 4y prime plus 5y is equal to 0. So lambda squared plus 4 lambda plus 5. One, 4, 5. Okay. Kung sa maning nga case, ang roots na to kay negative 2 plus I o negative 2 minus I.
Complex, sir.
Okay, complex. Case 3. No? So, negative 2 plus I and negative 2 minus I. Where, in this case, our A is what? Ang form sa complex root kay nga naman. A plus minus IB. So, what is A?
Negative 2.
2. B is
1.
1. Okay, very good. So, ang final answer, ani, is of this form. Y is equal to C1 E AX cosine BX plus C2 E AX sine BX. So, i-replace lang yung mga A with negative 2 and ang mga B with positive 1. So, the final answer is C1 E negative 2x cosine x plus C2 E negative 2x sine x. Final answer. Questions?
None, sir.
None. Okay. Be. Ito example diri nga repeating. Diba? So this differential equation is a model of a particular system. 100 yan na. So ang kulang na lang ani kay kulang na lang ani kay initial value conditions. So 100 so pagbasa ni 100 times the second derivative of n minus 20 times first derivative of n plus n is equal to 0. Is this in standard form? Yes or not yet? Required is n of t. What is n of t? Standard form na ba ni? Dili pa. Based sa atong nabalaan last week. If not, how will we convert this to its standard form for linear ODEs? Would like to tell the group or the class. I mean. Nay naka-observe. Nganong dili pa ni siya standard form. Does anyone have an idea? Pwede niyo i-chat kung balo mo. Dili pa ni siya standard form. Actually, masolve naman natin.
Sanitation, sir?
Pwede naman for convenience naman ng notation. Pero napag-isa. Kung i-change na ito ng notation, pwede naman, no? Wala may kaso na. So what I want you to observe unta sa gyud is this one, kaning coefficient sa highest derivative. Dapat 1, di ba? Divide by 100. Now, kung mayroon lugar ta nga, masolve naman ni sir, yes, masolve man siya. Pero, okay lang mag kay homogeneous. Pero maabot ang non-homogeneous pohon, dapat nakakuan sa gid ni naka-standard form. So, even if i-calculator nato ni Licho, masolve na itong answer. Mas hindi na ito standard form. Sorte lang ito today kay homogeneous man. Pero better nga i-convert yun ni into standard form sa. Okay? By dividing everything by 100. Para ang atong highest derivative, 1 lang yun ang iyahang coefficient. So this becomes, pwede naman i-ikuan, n double prime. Pwede naman gini nga na. Divided by 100. Minus 20 over 100 n prime plus 1 over 100 n equal to 0. Okay? So, characteristic equation, lambda squared minus something 20 over 100, 1/5 ba ni?
Yes, sir. 1/5, sir.
Oh, 1/5 na. So, 1/5 lambda, okay, plus 1 over 100 equal to 0. Okay? 1 negative 1/5 1 over 100. 1/10. Isa lang ka buok, no? 1/10.
1.
So, does that mean nga isa lang ka buok iyahang root? Kung dati kalaban expected din siya nga duhang roots. So, repeating na siya. Lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 equals to 1/10. O, duha ka 1/10 na siya. Ikaw naman Actually, this becomes lambda minus 1/10 squared. I think yan na yung kanan factor nga form. So, repeating roots. So, the final answer would be C1 e to the power of lambda x plus C2 times x e to the power of lambda x. Yan na. Para naman si lambda 1 at lambda 2. So, the final answer would be y C1 e 110x plus C2 times x e 110x. Kung dili na ito butangan ng x dili, actually may tabo is makukuha tag Wronskian na equal to 0. No? So, linearly dependent na din siya. So, para linearly independent ni nga set of solutions, dapat ang second expression is na x kung case 2 na repeating roots. Okay? Bedaw. Another example. How about this one? Linear? Yes or no? Linear? Unsa nga order?
First order.
So, sa itong gamiton nga solution, katong before, itong taas kayo, gamit integrating factor. Taas kayo ba? Pag ito integrating factor, i-multiply all sides by integrating factor, i-integrate ang right-hand side, ang taas kayo. So, pwede naman dahil na ito ni i-diretsuon. Solution is lambda minus 5 is equal to 0. Meaning lambda is equal to positive 5. Meaning the final answer is y is equal to C1 e to the power of 5x, 5t. Naman day paspas na solution for linear. ODEs, nga first order, no? Pakita ko na yung root. How about this one? Cubic equation. Calculator naman yapon eh. No? Okay lang kung cubic, kaya pa ni calculator. Kung fourth order na, medyo challenge na so pag-obtain sa roots. So, the same agad yapon nga kuan. The same mga pamagi. So, this becomes lambda cube minus 6 lambda squared plus 2 lambda plus 36 is equal to 0. Okay. Negative 2. So, I think square root of 2 ni siya. Kani nga value. Pwede naman natin 1.414 na lang. No? Sure ko square root of 2 ni siya. Kani Pero pwede naman nga po ninyo diligid ikuan kayo. What if wala lagay nyo natagnaan. So, isa sa roots is negative 2. Ang isa is 4 plus 1.414 I. Ang isa is 4 minus 1.414 I. So this is a combination of case 1 and case 3. So, combination of case 1 and case 3, combine lang itong na-learn. No? The final answer is equal to C1 e to the power of negative 2x e to the power of negative 2x plus C2. So, ito, A. E to the power of ax. A is 4. So, e to the power of 4x cosine b. What is b? 1.414. 1.414x plus C3. Same naman sila. E 4x. Okay, A is 4. B is 1.44. 1.414. Sine 1.414 x. And final answer. So kung combination of different cases, dali naman siya, no, ma-discern. Si lambda 2 si lambda 3 is kani siya nga components. No, kani si lambda 1 is kani. Niad lang dayon tanan. Okay? So actually pwede na ito mag-end eh, no? Muna ato ang meeting. Unless na may questions. Was it clear?
Sir, dili na siya sa sign, sir, ba? Dili negative 1.414, sir?
Dili negative. Kaya ano man ang form sa root lambda is a plus minus bi man. So a is in this case A is 4. B is 1.414. Wala appeal si plus ug minus.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good question. Dagag ka kuan gyapon dira. That's good. So, any more questions? Ang mga formula sa ato na discuss this afternoon kay nalagay po dito sa slides na akong na-upload sa e-learn. Okay, if wala na question, mag-post lang siguro ko mag-post lang ko og seat work for you to do. And I think makailan niyo na og makailan niyo nagbuhat og 5 to 10 minutes. So, post lang ako later mga 2:30. 2:30. So before 3, mahuman na ninyo dayon. Okay?
Okay, sir.
3 ang deadline, sir.
3 ang ibutang deadline. Post ko later 2:30. Mangita sa kung something nga inyong pwede buhaton. Ha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sige. If there are no more questions, pwede na mag-dismiss.